Hey everybody, welcome back to Grumpy Acres. It's been a couple of days since we posted our move announcement video, and I want to clarify something. So in the video, I made the comment that I'm going to lose my job because I'm not taking the COVID jab. And I know exactly what's going to happen. Somebody that knows the policy that the government laid out on that subject is going to hear that and they're going to go, that's not the case. That's not what happened, and they're not firing people because they won't take the jab. And technically, that person is correct. The person that says that would be correct. But what they did was they wrote the policy in such a way that if you don't take the jab, you're going to be tested multiple times a month. You're going to have restrictions put on what kind of travel you can do, even on a daily basis. And they're going to just make life really hard on anybody in the workplace that doesn't take the jab. And, eventually, what the policy's written to do is to coerce people into getting it. Make life so hard for them that they just throw their hands up and they take the jab. And it's really kind of onerous the way they did it. And so when I say that I'm going to lose my job because I won't take the jab, that is a true statement, because I'm not taking that lying down. I'm not going to be treated like a second-class citizen in the workplace, at home, any place. I've given too much to this country in service, and I support it, and I pay my taxes, and I shouldn't be treated like that. Nobody should be treated like that. If you're a productive member of society, you should be treated like a productive member of society, not just chattel to pay taxes to the coffers of the government, which is exactly what they view us as. But every time they coerce somebody into doing something they don't want to do, I don't care if it's the jab or anything. Every time the petty tyrants in this country and in your life do that, you just give them that much more power whenever you do it. And anytime you go along to get along, you just play the game, as somebody told me I should do when it came to taking the jab. You just give them that much more control, and eventually they'll own you lock, stock, and barrel. And I'm not going to do that. And I think the thing that scares me the most about this whole thing, well, it's okay. The thing that scares me the second most is the fact that in 18 months, we have gone from 2 weeks to flatten the curve to show us your papers. And that is happening. That is a true statement. That is happening in America right now. People cannot go places without showing their papers. And they're talking about making it go nationwide. And if they get away with doing it in some locality, they're just going to replicate that over and over again until it's across the whole country. Now, the thing that scares me the most about this whole thing is the fact that there are people, American citizens, that think it's okay. In fact, they not only think it's okay, they advocate for it. Now, I'm not invoking Godwin's law or Goodwin's law right now, but I'm telling you what, their behavior is exactly like the historical behavior of another group of petty tyrants that caused all kinds of destruction and death across the planet about 80 years ago, I guess, is when it started. But it's happening here, and it scares the hell out of me that there's fellow Americans that think like that. But us doing what we're doing is our way at fighting back. And I had a anonymous responder to a post I put on a forum that I go to, and he made the comment, or he made the response, that I was tilting at windmills. That me selling my house and becoming debt free to fight against the government was just tilting at windmills, and it would make no difference. And that's really sad that people think that. Anything you can do to regain some control over your life and gain a little bit of freedom in this world is worth it. I don't care if nobody else sees it. I see it. You'll see it. The people that matter in our lives will see it, and they'll take it to heart, and hopefully it grows. Just as this evil that's metastasizing in our country grows, the urge for freedom can grow just the same. And I'm telling you right now, at the end of the day, the urge for freedom will outweigh the tyranny that people will try to lay on you every single time. That's why they're so afraid of us. They're so afraid of people becoming debt-free. They're so afraid of people not listening to the government and doing what the government wants them to do. So I hope that you take what I say to heart. You could take it with a grain of salt for all I care, to be honest with you. We're headed down the path we're headed down, and we'd like you to come with us, and we'd like you to start your own journey and share it with everybody. But yeah, when this journey is over, our future is going to be more secure. Our children's future is going to be more secure, and our grandchildren's future is going to be more secure. And everybody that's listening to my voice right now can do the same exact thing. Well, that's about it. I just wanted to clarify that so that there was no confusion down the road. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and leave me a comment below. I really, it's getting to the point where I really want to hear what people think about this. Excuse me. Where I really want to hear what people think about this. This is an important subject, and not enough people talk about it. So, till next time, everybody go out and live a life done free. This is Grumpy G, clear. Thanks, Milo.